Would you like to come back and work here?
What? I can't believe you're asking me that.
You're right. I mean, I have no business asking you to come back to work here.
That's right, you don't.
Come back to work here after accusing her of stalking me. You have my permission to let me have it.
Ethan, I could never be angry at you. After all, I'm still responsible for what happened to you. Accidents or not, you still wound up dripping with paint and milkshakes and barbecue sauce, you name it.
Yes, and let's not forget, you name it.
I will always remember that night you walked into the fish cannery. I prayed I would never cause another accident, but then I slipped and hit that button and all those fish spilled out on top of you, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
You think you were surprised? I mean, I was just doing a routine inspection of Crane Industries when all of a sudden I'm swimming in fish parts.
And you tried to get up, but the floor was just too slippery.
I must have looked like something out of a Jerry Lewis movie. Okay?
Don't you think we should get going, Theresa?
Yeah, I've kept you here long enough. As far as you coming back to work here, Theresa...
Yes, Ethan?
Well, I had the idea that you enjoyed working for my mother. I mean, not to mention the salary and the career opportunity it afforded you.
Working as your mother's personal secretary here in the mansion is my dream job.
Yeah, and I spoiled it for you by accusing you of stalking. So I understand if you don't accept my offer. But at least think about it, Theresa. Excuse me. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Forget it, Theresa. We are getting out of here right now.
All right.
Theresa?
I can't leave, Whitney. I've changed my mind. I am not leaving this house.
You promised we'd leave, Theresa. And there is no way you're going to come back here and work in this mansion.
But Ethan asked me to.
So what? You have got a problem, Theresa. And his name is Ethan Crane. You know why you have all those accidents around him. Because you are in love with him.
But I am sure I'm past all those accidents. Like Ethan said, the curse has been lifted.
Let me explain something to you, Theresa. There are some people in this world who can't eat sugar or drink alcohol. There are others that are allergic to cats and flowers. You are allergic to Ethan. It's as simple as that.
It's not that simple, Whitney. You can't just fall out of love with someone. I can't turn off my feelings for Ethan like a water faucet. I have been in love with him ever since I can remember.
I know.
Sure. It started out as an immature crush with me clipping pictures of Ethan out of newspapers and magazines and putting them up on my bedroom walls.
Like he was a rock star or something.
But whenever Ethan would visit from boarding school, I used to wait by the front door for Mama to get home from work every day. The second she walked in, I used to pepper her with questions about what Ethan said that day, what he wore, what kind of food he liked, anything I could get her to tell me.
It just wasn't enough, was it?
That's why I made up fantasies about him and me. So, when I finally met him, face to face, after all those years of thinking about him night and day, I lost it and made a mess of everything.
Well, doesn't that tell you something, Theresa? Like it wasn't meant to be.
No! It tells me that my feelings for Ethan run really deep. And now that I've spent time with him, working, even laughing together, I can talk to him like a normal person, like I would anybody else. I'm not going to go all crazy inside anymore and start spilling things all over him.
How do you know what you would do if you're around him on a regular basis?
I won't think of my feelings for Ethan. I'll concentrate on my job with his mother, my dream job. Not only can I use the paycheck, but it'll be a stepping stone to the lifestyle I've always wanted.
Forget that lifestyle.
Why should I? I have always wanted to be as wealthy as the Cranes. So I can't do it by marrying Ethan. I accept that he's in love with Gwen. But I can make the rest of my dream come true by working here in the mansion.
I have asked you, Theresa. Now I am begging you. Don't do it. Turn down this job.
Theresa, you know my girlfriend Gwen, and this is her good friend Whitney.
Of course, Whitney. Hi. Hello, Theresa.
Hi.
I never realized you were so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Well, I guess Ethan told you everything.
He did, yes. Must have been very disconcerting having everyone thinking that you were the stalker.
It was. I just want you to know how sorry I am for causing all those accidents to Ethan.
I told Theresa that was water under the bridge. Also, have you made your decision, Theresa?
Yes, I have. I accept, Ethan. I'd love to come back to work here.
Back to work? Here?
Yes, I asked Theresa if she would consider coming back to her old job. My mother's completely disorganized without her. She'll be thrilled, just as Gwen and I are.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Theresa. Everything seems to be working out for you.
I know, isn't it great? The last time I was in this house, I ran out the front door in tears thinking I'd never be allowed to set foot in here again.
It's amazing.
And now I'll be working for Ivy Crane again. It's like a fairy tale.
Yeah, it is in a way. But I think it might be best if we don't mention to my parents that Theresa was responsible for my accidents. I mean, my mother's very protective. It might just complicate things.
Of course. Whatever you say. Thanks again. I'll never be able to tell you how much this means to me.
Thanks, Ethan.
Yeah, I thought you might enjoy my father's tennis album, since I hear you're such a great tennis player yourself.
Oh, well, thanks. It's actually amazing because he has photos and clippings of practically every tennis champion I've ever heard of.
Yeah, that's my dad. He doesn't do anything halfway.
There's just one question I had. Do you know why my father's picture is in there?
Yeah, I didn't know it was.
Yeah, see, right here, with this old news clipping of a tennis championship he was in years ago.
It's a mystery to me. I didn't even know my father knew T.C. Russell. Well, maybe your dad knows what he's doing in here.
Maybe.
Well, thanks again, Ethan.
Thanks.
Please tell your mother I'll be ready to start back to work here tomorrow.
I sure will. And I can tell you right now she can't wait. Well, I'll see you at the door.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
I can't wait either, Whitney. Tomorrow seems so far away.
I think you are making a huge mistake coming back to work here.
I don't. What is it, Whitney?
Why is my father's picture in the Crane family photo album? I just don't get it. It's just strange, Theresa, that's all. I never expected to see a picture of my father anywhere near the Crane mansion.
Well, your dad was probably an incredible tennis player when he was younger. I bet Julian Crane just admired him.
I guess so. I'll just have to ask him about it. He never really talks much about tournaments he played in when he was my age.
Maybe he's been in the mansion, played on the Crane courts.
Why wouldn't he have said anything about that?
I don't know. That's some house. I bet there's a lot of things those four walls could tell us if they could only talk. Secrets.
Secrets? Like what?
I don't know, but the Cranes must have them. Every family does.
The Cranes guard their privacy very closely, Theresa. They're not going to let any family secrets slip out to you.
It's not like I think I'm going to find out something terrible.
Then what?
Well, take Mrs. Crane. She's so worldly, so sophisticated. Was she always like that? What was she like at my age? What were her dreams? Did they all come true?
Why do you care?
Because I want to learn, and I think she'd have a lot to teach me. I'm going to be working very closely with her now. It'll give me a chance to find out everything I can about her. What's in her past, And especially, what are her secrets?